We are here, we are here, we are here. One is an amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones at Auxiliary Analysis, and we are marking up PTC. Take a look at what's going on in the market. Price action, last candle in the market is a bearish candle. So we can see the market's coming down from an area of a high, the lowest low of the overall down this area. Gauge the top to the bottom. We're going to create that midpoint. So let's read the market and see what's going on. Like I said before, price action, last candle in the market is a bearish candle. Okay, we can see with the second last candle, third last candle, fourth, fifth, and sixth, created that area of consolidation. Also, market broke that area and came back with the second last candle for the return. So we got to see the price going to shoot down further or come back up for that W formation. Let's take a look at what's going on near that high. First off, let's paint the overall picture. At the area of the midpoint, we received a W with the retest. So let's draw it out. First, second, third, fourth, retest. Market did a long spike up to the high, ran into an area of resistance. At that area of resistance, in green, pushing up is the first leg, coming down is red is the second leg, third leg, fourth leg. So what pattern did we receive? We received the M pattern at the high of price, which is the M. Market broke, came back to return with the bearish candle that I'm on right now. Market pushed down to another level and then came back for another return for the second last candle. So in that area, we see a W forming that can be breaking out for a retest for that market to go up. If not, market coming from the M, which will be the break and retest twice or third time, break, retest 1, 2, and the market can break down and retest the bottom for the third time. So far, price action is in that area of consolidation. Price action is a bearish candle. It stopped at a midpoint in that area between the second and last candle. Midpoint. Headed down to the weekly time frame. Let's see what's going on. We can see that price action is that retest candle. So let's read what's going on. In that area, we did receive a double bottom, multiple pushes to that bottom. Just paying attention to that area of price right below it, and we can see that W formation, triple bottom. So let's draw out what we see. First leg, second leg, third leg, market pushed up for that fourth. So market broke the midpoint of that area, came back to retest with the price action candle currently now. If price is respected at this area, we'll see the markets come up. So overall, we'll be looking for a double bottom or a retest or a triple bottom, and the market pushed up. Now, if market rejects this area here, let's take a closer look at what's going on. We have multiple pushes to that top of that area of resistance. So let's draw it out. We have that first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. So market did a double top here. Market came back to return for another retest for 3 pushes to that top. We have price. So we have 1, 2, 3. So if price doesn't break this, it's coming down. So price is coming from a double top and a retest or a triple top. Market made it to the midpoint, so we want to see price action start breaking its midpoint, work its way down to the lowest low, or break that consolidation that we found in the monthly time frame. If we get that break, we look for the retest for that market to work its way down. And if that doesn't happen from both ends, the market working its way up or working its way down, we will continue to see the markets consolidate within the second and last candle chart. Headed down to the daily time frame to see what's going on. Price action in the daily in that area is identifying, look like a double top. Price action right now is a breakthrough of that midpoint. So let's draw out what we see. Price action, bearish candle. We do have a highest high area and we do have a lowest low. That means that the midpoint is right in the middle. So what happened? Market spiked up once, came back down, market spiked up twice, came back down. Price has created a double top. So we're looking for price to break that midpoint line for that break retest for that market to go down. If that does not happen, price will be respecting this area, so we'll be coming up. So let's see what's happening. So we got to figure out why this market making it up to this area. If that market spike up, why is it doing that? So then we look at price action, look down towards this area, and this is the area that drew that pattern to price currently. So let's draw out what we see. So we do see that first leg, second leg, third leg. Market pushed it for that fourth. We don't have green bullish candles pushing up, but we do have a bearish candle that spiked up the opposite looking of the color of the direction. You see, we can still see the concept of the double bottom. Market came back to retest one, pushed up again, and then retest again for that full retest of that midpoint. Second retest, the first retest was just a retest of that highest high area. So price action is at the midpoint, which formed an M so far. So if that market's going to respect, we'll see that market's coming up. And then if that happens, we'll see that market's coming from that first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. So that's the break of the double bottom. Price came back to return. So we look for engulfment pattern here for that market to push up. If not, we will see that M pattern as we currently see now. So let's draw it out one more time. First, second, third, market push down for that fourth. We do have that M. For that full M, we look for that market to break. We look for a retest somewhere in this area and for that market to push down further. Headed down to a 4-hour time frame to see what's going on. Price action on the 4. Price action on the floor is a bearish candle. So let's break this chart down. Price action is a bearish candle. So we have price action right here. We have the highs. We have price action lows. And last but not least, we have the midpoint in the middle. So what did the market do? The market spiked up to that high once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. The market's coming down. So we got 4 pushes to that top for the 4-hour time frame. Market stopped at above the midpoint. So that's the midpoint of second level highs. Did break. So we're going to see if that market is going to break down to the midpoint overall of the 4-hour for it to break down to the next level, or is it going to respect for that market to come up? So if it does, we may be looking for a pattern to identify itself, something like a single bottom or double bottom for that market to push up. Head down to the 3-hour. Let's see what's going on. Price action is a bearish bullish candle, green. So market is still in that area of consolidation, no breakout yet. Headed down to the 2, same as well. 3, 2 is identifying the same thing. Headed down to the 1. Price action on 1 is trying to come up out of here, so let's draw out what we see. We're starting to see that first leg, second leg, market push down for that third, coming up for that fourth so far. Stopped at the midpoint, so we want to see a break and retest at that area, maybe just a bullish candle pushing all the way out. If that doesn't happen, market's coming from this area here of the first, second, third, fourth retest. Market coming down, so market be coming down for a double top and a retest or a triple top of that area. Headed down to the 45-minute, 1 hour, 45, reading the same thing. Headed down to the 30, reading the same thing as well. Price action trying to engulf the third to last candle, close out to push that market up further, but it stopped at the midpoint, so we have to wait to see the market going to do. So market spiked that midpoint here, and we waiting for that closeout for that top end to see if that market's going to push up. We're starting to see structure, first, second, third, fourth. We see that formation of the W. You look at that market to push further, retest, and push further up, unless it's coming down. Headed down to the 5-minute, we have an area of consolidation here. So what the market did was it's a little tight consolidation in that area. Market spiked up, retest, market spiked up area, retest the previous side. So far it's a double top in that area. So if it's respected, market's going to come down. If not, it becomes a W, which would be first, second, third, and market pushes up. Headed down to the 3. Side-by-side consolidation. Haven't got the breakout for the last candle. We see the consolidation here as well on a 1-minute time frame. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis.